landscape of the old city of London's skillful walls. Look to the face of the building between the archway windows and you'll see 4 statues. From left to right, those statues were of John Milton, Sir Isaac Newton, Sir Francis Bacon and William Shakespeare, 4 of this country's most famous scholars. Over to our left, the red brick building with the Oxo Tower, famous for the gravy stock tube. Many years ago it was illegal to advertise along the banks of the River Thames. Oxo come up with a very clever idea, installing their logo into the shape of windows. Of a night when they turn their lights on, the word Oxo shines out red over most of London. The whole area to our left is the South Bank, and when the sun is shining it's a lovely place to walk along. Lots of things to see and do over there, loads of little bars, restaurants, street food, street entertainment. So it's a lovely place to go when the sun is shining. In front of us to our right is Stone Archway. Temple Arch marks the official boundary line between the 2 cities. The city of London we are about to leave behind us, the city of Westminster that we are now entering. Also to our right, the large white ship and the yellow funnel, the HQS Wellington, saw action during the Second World War. She was running supplies across the Atlantic, disguised as a hospital ship. In front of us on the right hand side, the large white building with the small green dome in the centre. That building is Somerset House, where we used to hold all births, marriages and death certificates. Used to be known as Hatcham, Matcham and Dispatcham, now owned by Catcham, the Inland Revenue. Ahead of us, the Waterloo Road Bridge, more affectionately known in London as the Ladies' Bridge. When the bridge was built, it was built by 80% female labour due to the fact that our men was away in the armed forces. The ladies of London did a great job building the bridge. They faced it with a very expensive self-cleaning Portland stone. Any time it rains in London, which is usually about 9 times a day, the face of the bridge will clean itself. It's also the only bridge to span the Thames to be built on time and under budget. As you can see, the ladies of London did a great job, so well done to the girls. In front of us on the right hand side, along the embankment road, a stone obelisk and a Cleopatra's needle. They say that this needle is older than London itself, over 3,500 years old, gifted to us by a very grateful Egyptian government for Nelson's victory over Napoleon at the Battle of the River Nile. Ahead of us, the Charing Cross Railway Bridge, shown in place on the river. It will pass between 2 railway systems. Beneath the river, at its brim, we have the Northern lines and the Bakerloo lines from the London Underground system. It links Embankment Station to our right, with Waterloo stations over to our left. They've been told it's been the biggest tourist attraction anywhere in Europe over the last few years. We've also recently been told you can actually get married on the London Eye. What you do is you meet the vicar or the priest at the bottom, carry out your ceremony until you get to the top. Once at the top, they will stop the London Eye and officially pronounce you husband and wife. I do believe after that it's all pretty much downhill. In front of us on the right hand side, the tower with the clock face, many people believe to be Big Ben. It's actually called the Elizabeth Tower. Big Ben is just a name for the 13-ton bell that strikes on the hour inside of the clock tower, named after Sir Benjamin Hall, who was the Commissioner of Works. Very shortly we'll be making our way into Westminster Pier, but this boat does now go out of service for the day. Everyone must leave us at this point, so this boat does now go out of service. There is one more returning boat in our service today. That leaves at 5 o'clock. It'll be the London Rose. It's from Building Point B on the pier. It's a boat in front of us to our right. They go as far as Tower Bridge. So there are no more returning boats going back to Greenwich for the day. The last one is at 5 o'clock and that goes to Tower Bridge. And then turns around and comes back to Westminster. Use this time to have a look around your seat to make sure you have all of your personal belongings with you. Don't leave anything behind that may spoil your day. Lastly, a short word about the commentary. As you can tell by now anyway, I'm not a professional tour guide, only a member of the crew. We do the commentaries hopefully to make your journey a bit more enjoyable, hopefully even interesting. If you did listen to the commentary, maybe you enjoyed the few words that I've given, much appreciation for my efforts as your guide. You can do so as you are leaving the boat. Just by the exit we leave the captain's commentary bucket, and it's just our little tip bucket for any appreciation that you might like to show.